She longs for him. She, through our collective self, keeps longing for the absent lover in the dark night of this apparent exile, despite the yellow glowing lights on the Jerusalem walls. The yellow badges haunt our dreams. Despite the prophet sharing plans for retirement in Florida, all contemporary luxury feels guilty. All remains not well. In our absent gazes, she too is not present in us. She too has gone, disgusted by the self-bloating holier-than-thou-ness of current religious pretensions to piety. So we play games, as if the rituals of daily life and learning had meaning inside us, as if nothing had happened some 70 years ago. A lover's spat, some would say. Others would make even more outrageous theological claims, harping to Nietzsche, and yet others would put the blame on us, on the very victims, as if. Has he ever not been bound in chains? This king bound in the trestles, Melech Asur Barahatim? Did the song to end all songs not tell us? The king bound in his trestles outside the garden of delight, watching and waiting for his beloved, yet Kabbalistically all bound in the trauma of this very creation, in the only way the finite could trap the infinite in its grip. Bound in the chains of the barbed wire trestles, he watches his beloved, starved and tortured, played with and humiliated by German, Ukrainian, Polish soldiers. The women defiled in ways that left permanent etchings in the flesh, a scarring, living corpses who could never again make love. Handsome, smart uniforms, smoking all the while, with leather gloves so as not to defile themselves. Bound in the excremental deterioration of the self and humanity, as if the divine wished to experience such degradation, a perverted Greek experiment ordered by the pantheon for the amusement of the gods. Awakening from this traumatic nightmare now 70 years later, like those rabbis of old, looking at the Khurban, the broken Jerusalem walls, the fox running across the Temple Mount, we have no Rabbi Akiva to laugh. We languish amid the normalcy of daily life as if it never took place. And we, the children of those who survived, whose parents' silences deafen the living rooms of London, New York, Tel Aviv. What are we to believe? Who are we to believe? You who survived gave us nothing to believe. Despite your comings and goings to shul, and the lips chattering alongside the songs of the Chazan, we saw through that even as children, to the dark emptiness inside you all, and realized slowly, the legacy of Die Niemandsrose and the Psalms to nobody. Please help us, before you depart this world, please show us how to believe. Show us how to hold on to our lost faith even as you slowly drowned in your memories and lost ones. In connecting to you, we at least have a physical representation of your lives here, of your embodied trauma, of the blue etchings in your forearms, of your survival. We can hug and embrace your frail bodies like a talisman to ward off the evil curse that is our people. But what will you leave us when you have gone? What blessing will you bestow upon us as you move away into the memory of our loss? Please, don't leave. Please do not leave us alone in this wilderness, in this new modern Khurban. Please give us a hint at some messianic dream you still hold on to, some secret you have withheld until now, some divine word you received over there in the hell of enlightened Europe. Hold us close. Hold us to your hearts. Squeeze us tight, please. Never let go. For without you, we fear we will lose all faith. like the Klausenberger Rebbe claimed in the first Al-Chet on Kol Nidre 1946. Our only Al-Chet was that we own up to is our loss of faith in you, Lord. Without you present to hold us close, we fear being alone in this nightmarish world where people go about their normal lives as if it never happened.